Hello, hello YouTubers. Today I'm doing a short video, maybe not so short, on apple leaves using paper mache. You'll have to forgive me, I'm not very good with these video things, and I'm typically never ready. But today what I wanted to show you was paper mache apple leaf making for the baby ladybugs. So this is the one that I showed in the videos yesterday. I keep them wrapped in saran wrap. Keeps them free from dust and the elements of the world. So today what I do is I seal the underside of this ladybug. And just to show you, instead of using newspaper to fill these, what I did was I broke down the paper, and what I did was I added in glue. So it created almost like a paper mache type paste or filler. For the small ladybug, I tried this as an experiment, and it came out, very good. In fact, I don't know if you can hear it. I'll tap on it. Or maybe even here, my finger. I don't think you can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. So I'm tapping on it and it's hard. Same thing here. Tap on it. So today I add 2 eyes, little smiley face. I'm going to add the antennas. I actually have wire for the antennas, but I'm going to wrap them. Those will not be paper mache, but I'm going to put like a glue over them. And what will be nice about those is I can always replace them for customers down the road. And I'm going to smooth this out. You can see how it's like that. You can see the edges where my fingers are moving. They need to be smoothed out. And then these are going to be sealed with Mod Podge. These are for indoor use only, but you can go to Michael's, Lowe's, and get a waterproof sealant. I am going to be doing that because I had a customer request that. So they're going to be for your garden. You could put them in your garden if you want. Or you can put them in the house. Like growing up, my mom had a bay window with lots of pots full of beautiful plants, and even the cat a big cat we had could climb up and hang out in the bay window. And if I had done the paper mache back then, I would have made her ladybugs. I would have made my mom ladybugs, butterflies, and hung them from wire, dragonflies, little caterpillars, maybe even, what else am I missing? Could probably even throw in a snail. Oh, bumblebees. Have to have a few tiny little bumblebees. Well, I would have had a real fun. One thing I want to do is, which is just going to be really fun, is create a tree or an artificial paper mache garden, and I can use that to display the different paper mache insects that I'll be making. I'm also going to be making paper mache birds. I've always been fascinated by birds. The study of birds is called ornithology. I did my Eagle Scout project on, it was bird related. I did my Eagle Scout project in Long Island, New York, at the Sunken Meadow State Park learning facility they have there. I was in charge of rebuilding and adding in display cases for their bird section. There was a great horned owl there, which I'll be making paper mache owls for good luck. Ladybugs are good luck. Elephants are good luck. So what I've decided, oops, I turned off my light by accident, sorry. I have a touch sensitive light. It doesn't use light switches. Well, this is an elephant, I don't know what you call this. As you can tell, I didn't go to art school. Mold or guideline. So actually what I have to do is make two more of these. This is what I do. I call this the backup. I always keep this in a bag. So in case I need to make another. But I'm going to make two of these. And what you do is you take them and you put them like that. And then I think I have another smaller one as an example. And then what you do is you take that and you put it over here, and then you fill in the space in between. There's a number of ways to do it to make a lifelike sculpture. So anyway, let's get on to the apple leaf today. This apple leaf is pretty big. So this is about 2 inches, this baby ladybug. And I can put it on here because now it's been drying. So that's what I wanted, to have a display platform for the ladybugs. So I'm going to be making that. So that's the story with that. This ladybug is leaf. This apple leaf is, oh geez, it's about 5.5 inches. Yeah. I don't know why, but all my little miniatures keep coming out to 5.5 inches. And I didn't really measure this. I didn't wake up and say, oh, I'm going to make a 5.5 inch apple leaf. 6 inches. And incidentally, if you ever needed me to make one, I could make a really big one. This is 5.5 by about 5.5 inches in length by 2.5 width. I mean, I could make a 6-inch width apple leaf is what I'm saying. And I may do that one day. I may make a big art thing with an apple leaf. I'm really big into making big displays. I usually don't get into making little miniatures, but this year I'm getting much more into that. I'm having a lot more fun making this, and it gives me a lot more options for my larger projects ahead. Some of the more elegant projects where I could have picture frames with apple leaves and other things, or other type of sculptures, what happens is you have to be able to make little things like this, little bugs, little figurines, if you're going to do more complex clay work down the road. And by the way, paper mache and clay, you learn so much in both of them that you can always switch between the two. You can even use clay in your paper mache projects to make more detailed outlines. So a good example is I was talking with a friend of mine about how I'd love to make a gargoyle, and that's very detailed in the face and the wings and the ears. So that's where you have your tools also. And yesterday, to make the indentation of the leaves, I just used my paintbrush. You can sand paper mache down also, so this is not the final layer. I'm going to have a really thin layer on top of this again, and it'll be more, oops, I made a little bump there. But it will be more detailed, and in fact now I can just smooth this out with my hand. See that? And you can actually smooth it out with your hand before it completely dries, which is what I'm doing right now. Now, I did not use a thin layer. You'll see in other videos. I want to give credit to Paper Mache, Ultimate Paper Mache channel. I believe her name is Johnny. I started watching her videos about a year ago. So she got me into paper mache, watching her videos. She has very good recipes. She's experimenting with the different recipes, to always experimenting to find maybe a better, smoother mixture, consistency. So I highly encourage you to visit her website. She doesn't know me. I've never talked to her, but that's how impressed I am with her paper mache products. And you'll see also she makes very elegant, highly detailed paper mache products. So as I've been talking on the video, you can see with my hand, I've just been gently smoothing out these sections here. And you'll get the feel of it after a while. Like, you don't just go in and roughly, go back and forth in this. You'll ruin your work. And you're always learning something new. So one thing I learned was that, well, I put this against this paper to absorb it, but you got to eventually remove it. And I do want to discuss something else. The Ultimate Paper Mache website, she talks about using toilet paper. And the reason she does that is brilliant. It breaks down very, very quickly. It is paper. You're using toilet paper or newspaper, any type of paper, because of the fibers in there that creates the bond when you mix it with glue, flour, water, whatever you're mixing it with. So even though there was a toilet paper shortage, I have been using that, and I have to tell you, it's a huge difference. Using a newspaper, it's much longer, it's clumpier, you have to break it down, spending more time breaking it down. So just keep that in mind. You can even use, I believe you could use tissue paper also, if you have a lot of that lying around. Oops, my cell phone is, the battery's dying. I'm going to plug that in. Okay. So, I think that pretty much summarizes the story for today. And what I'm going to have to do is remove this paper from the base that I did last night. Otherwise, it's going to dry right on it. And again, remember, you can hear me tapping on that. That's to show you how hard paper mache is when it dries. Very, very resilient. It's really amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm going to get some better camera technology so you can see me in the video too. And I'm going to set up a section in my apartment where I can do the videos and show you how to make things, and you can see me in the video as well. But thank you for your patience, and today you're seeing the apple tree leaf, the ladybug, the elephant. I showed you how hard paper mache is when it dries, and I also showed you today how you could use a paintbrush to make indentations like I did here. And we also discussed the size of the product here. So this leaf will be eventually available in my Artfire and Macari site. I do prefer you go to Artfire because it's more of an artistic-based site. But if either site you want to go to, that's fine. You look us up, BlastofourPast. And also I'm on Instagram. My handle is at BlastofourPast, BlastofourPast.com. Well, that's the website, but go to the Instagram and follow me there, because I post other videos too. Or you can just follow and subscribe to us here on YouTube. It makes no difference to me. What's more important is I show you what I have, how I'm making it, and helping other people learn about art and get into art, and upcycling too. Because remember, we're reusing cardboard and paper that normally would have been put in the trash. And we're making those things out of the more natural material as opposed to plastics. We have enough plastic in our environment as it is. And that's what's inspired me to get into making things that we can use in the house out of the paper mache. And you'll see more of that as time goes on. Have a great day, everybody. Happy February 9th. Yep, alrighty.